I already opened it, but well, it's kind of a two-hand operation here. Wait, now I got it. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Eye-AF5 FX3 Sony. Man, this thing is beefy. It's a lot thicker than the A7 III that I have. It has lots of things that I don't need, and I'll tell you why. Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Sony FX3, and you're probably wondering, or maybe not wondering, why I did make the change from my Sony A7 III to this. So I'm filming on my A7 III now. I try to make this video side by side using my iPhone, but this is a lot better quality. So I'm just gonna run through kind of why I chose this, why I think it's better suited for me as a videographer, and yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into it. You know, to start, this thing is pretty freaking sweet. It's pretty beefy. I mean, it's a really, I mean, I don't have large hands at all, but putting this camera into my hands really is just, it feels a lot more comfortable than the Sony A7 III. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just because it's a little thicker. Inside here, they do have a fan built in. There's your intake port, and there's an exhaust port right there, those little slots. So it's cool that it has a fan built in. It still retains the weather dust seal, Sony claims, and oddly enough, it still is an alpha line. So Sony Alpha FX3, unique, but it is their cinema line FX3, a little bit smaller of a camera than the FS6 and FX9. So this camera is super cool though. I mean, I've only shot, I just got it the other day. I've only shot maybe 1 or 2 videos on it. I started messing with the slow motion on it, and man, this thing is sweet. Let me see if I can open it for you guys here. So this rear screen here is quite unique. You know, it opens up, you can flip it around if you want to vlog. You can even flip it back, or flip it out, turn it back so you can see yourself, you know, just like the A7 III. So I've heard this camera has a lot of qualities like the A7S III, I believe that was it. Kind of like the same camera, just in a different body from the A7S III. But I don't know about that because I never had the A7S III. So I like how they moved the power switch to here. And you know, there's a lot of things that I didn't really quite mess with as a videographer for, you know, or actually on the camera. So the whole dial mode up here on the A7 III, never really touched. Really, the viewfinder, as was you guys probably clearly obvious that it's not here. Typically this attachment mount would be on top of the viewfinder, but there is no viewfinder here, so I don't really care. I never really used it. Doesn't bother me. So really happy with the build of this camera, and I like the gray finish. It's really nice. When you turn it on and you actually push record, these lights kind of pop up to let you know you're recording. Super cool. They look yellow in here, or orange, but they're actually a red light, so that's really cool. The touchscreen is super nice. Going into the library here, I mean, it's really, I don't know how to say, user friendly. I mean, it's next generation, better than my iPhone, but super nice quality touchscreen. Really happy with what Sony did with the camera, and I'm really looking forward to doing some car videos with it and shooting some of my own footage. What also is unique about this camera is this handle. Now this stabilizer handle is really cool. As you can see, there's a couple mounts on here on the top, and they're pre-drilled. This will just slide up in here. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. This will slide up on there as if you're using any other attachment. Those will screw in, and then you can kind of use this as just like your carrying handle, your stabilizer handle, anything else you want. And then there's a lot of audio options up here. See if I can zoom into that. There's just a bunch of audio options underneath this screen here. There's a slot for your shotgun mic, and there's some XLR inputs right there for what you need for audio. And super cool, man. Not gonna lie, pretty geeked out with this thing. What I also did buy, because for the longest time I used what I'm filming on right now is a 16-35 Zeiss, and I actually went ahead and got this f1.4 24mm prime G lens. So this thing is pretty freaking sweet. I found myself when I was filming a lot doing, taking the 16-35 and making it about 24mm to shoot with. So I just opted out for one of those. Thought it'd be a good choice, and it's a really good lens. So very happy with the new combo I have. So I'm gonna be doing some more videos with hopefully some car peeps here locally, and yeah. But here's a little clip I did with some slow motion stuff with my kid and my dog. So definitely, if you're thinking about getting this camera, even if you're not a crazy videographer, I'm not even considered a professional or anything, but man, this camera definitely it is worth it. And if you're looking into getting into the cinema line of cameras, this thing is definitely gonna not disappoint. So very happy with Sony. Good job.